the 2019 NBA Draft. Let's start out with the first overall pick. Let's start out with why Zion Williamson is ending up with the New Orleans Pelicans. It's so the Pelicans are not left in ruins, and you get your big Lakers super team, and then you have a really interesting team for the people of New Orleans to head off to and to go see their games. So it's still a very viable component of the NBA to still keep small market teams competitive and to keep the people in the region interesting. So here in Gematria, here it is, with their proper title, Mr. Zion Latif Williamson. The full name of Zion Williamson equals 126. Keep in mind that it is New Orleans that equals 126. That was how the Zion Williamson trade was scripted outside of the numbers. Now that's number one. Zion Williamson off to New Orleans. Number two, Darius Garland, who went to high school at Tennessee, went to Vanderbilt. This guy is off to the Memphis Grizzlies. This guy is off to Memphis. The hometown product, sort of like what happened with, what's his name? The guy from Arizona. What do you call him? You know who I'm talking about. The guy from Arizona, from DeAndre Ayton. I'd just like to see what Memphis, Tennessee equals. Memphis, Tennessee, 72. Garland. Darius, Garland. Darius by itself. Darius equals 72. It's Memphis, Tennessee, that equals 72. So Darius Garland heading off to the Memphis Grizzlies. That is looking very likely as the seconds tick by. Third overall pick for the New York Knicks. Will it be Zion? Zion heading off to New York. Excuse me, R.J. Barrett heading off to New York. Let me tell you, is that R.J. Barrett is teaming up with Zion Williamson. These brothers will be playing together on the New Orleans Pelicans. You've got Lonzo, point guard. You've got that scrub, Josh Hart, who has a fine role on the bench. You've got R.J. Barrett as a shooting guard, point guard, Zion Williamson. And then your small forward, Brandon Ingram. That's as solid of a foundation as there is in the NBA. And that Pelican team is going to be in point guard contention. Here is why R.J. Barrett is going to be drafted with that fourth pick of the Lakers. It has everything to do with the three-peat. The last three-peat began in the year 2000. That was his birth year. He's a Canadian basketball player. The Toronto Raptors won the championship. They're the defending champions. That's who LeBron James is going to beat in the 2020 NBA Finals. Top player in his class, by all recruiting services, was the first player since LeBron James to sweep all major awards in high school and win the national championship. This brother is going to be involved in the swapping of the players between the Pelicans and the Lakers. R.J. Barrett, pick number 4. He's going to head off to New Orleans. R.J. Barrett equals under 12 and 40. He's going to be drafted with the pick for the L.A. Lakers. This trade is going to allow LeBron James to tie Michael Jordan with 6 championships that he won with the Chicago Bulls. And, of course, it's the Pelicans that are going to end up drafting R.J. Barrett with the 3rd overall pick. Which brings us to the New York Knicks. who the New York Knicks gonna have team up with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and these guys and Jimmy Butler and whatnot? Who is it? Who is it? So here we have it. Barrett equaling 30. LeBron equaling 30. Barrett's going to be involved in LeBron trade. The Illuminati in basketball would be really real. When you have Cousins, Rondo, Davis in LA, and you've got RJ and Zion teaming up in New Orleans, the Pelicans are the biggest winners in the draft if they're able to land RJ Barrett. All the talk is going to be about New Orleans, how good they're going to be. They're going to be in the playoffs. And LeBron and the Lakers obviously are going to be featured in the news even more this offseason. Zion Williamson was who the Pelicans needed to get to foster the trade for LeBron James to be like MJ in his 6 rings with the Bulls. That's what Zion in the Chicago Bulls equaling 64 represents. But Morant, Demetrius Morant, for the New York Knicks, he is off to New York, Murray State, 6'3". Birthday numerology of 37, 8101999 is 37. Now it is the New York Knicks as Gematria by itself. Let's see, the Knicks. See there, the Knicks equals 37. The only other pick that Morant would land is with the 4th pick that used to be owned by Los Angeles. But Morant is on his way to the New York Knicks. Mr. Demetrius Jamel Morant equals 111. It's New York that equals 111. Demetrius Morant equals 211. The New York Knicks equals 211. That's who I like the New York Knicks to land. This brother, Demetrius Morant. Kevin Durant's got to elevate this guy. This guy, what position does he even play? Point guard. Interesting. New York Knicks going to trade this guy away, or are they not? Really interesting how this is all coming together. 6'3" is his height, and I believe it is Knickerbockers that equals 63 in Gematria. So that remains very interesting. The top 4 for the NBA draft I have penciled in. I could really give a damn about the Phoenix Suns and what represents it. And let's see, what the hell is happening here with the size here. I have no fucking clue what's happening here. That's should be at 110 here. Virginia Cavaliers, Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's take a look. At Jared Culver. Beat the he lost to the. Okay, what's happening here? What is happening here? Okay, there's my mouse. I need to get it back there. Now Jared Culver. Where is his brother going to end up at? He played at Texas Tech. Isn't it Cleveland that equals 33? Indeed, that's something to look out for. Jarrett 92 and 29. Culver 81 and 27. Culver would be the other guy who would end up being drafted by the Memphis Grizzlies. This guy is the other guy. Right, but obviously I'm sticking with the Tennessee native. Okay, they draft the Virginia Cavaliers guy. Phoenix Suns will just draft whoever's from a big college, and they'll continue to be shit. So this guy, he can go join them. DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre equals 51 and 33. The Cavaliers equals 51. I really like DeAndre Hunter to end up heading off to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Who are the Chicago Bulls going to take here in this draft? At number 7, big losers before the draft lottery. North Carolina, Michael Jordan. Is it? Okay, gotta stop doing that. Now stop moving there. Stop it. Coby White. That's interesting. Who are the Suns going to take the next big bust? Kobe equals 45, Illinois 45, Kobe Bryant, LA Lakers, Michael Jordan. Now, R.J. Barrett, Canada, New Orleans, Canada, 24. LeBron's going to 3P 24 years later. That's the beginning. That's the riddle. His birthday in the year 2000. White, 23, right? White equals 65, 29 is repeat that the Toronto Raptors are going to try to win here next year. This is really a good synopsis of what we can expect for the NBA draft tonight. Some things really lined up really well, and that was generally what I wanted to do for the video here, to see what would be ideal locks to happen here. And the narratives cannot be any more clear on what we can expect from draft tonight.